Hey, good morning, guys. Mike with Chassis Parts Online. Let's try this again. Did some recording yesterday, but got a call in the middle of it and had to stop. Kind of threw me off. I've got some video that I can edit as soon as I learn how to use this edit software. But until then, I wanted to catch you up, see where we're at. I guess this is technically part 5. I got that side bolted in, as you can see. The mount's just sitting there on top. But I went and put this side on after if you remember, I had them bolted together, so we knew all those holes were the same. What concerns me a little bit is that gap at the back. Those holes don't exactly line up yet, and the frame looks straight, so I don't know if the holes are stamped a little off from one side to the other or what, but we'll deal with it. So what I did was I took that mount right there, and I got 2 of those. That mount's not complete. It's got to have the cam loops put on the inside of it and some more welding done on it. But I set it over here on top of the frame, and I marked all those holes. See those 4 holes? Those are the 4 holes that'll be a 1/2 inch. I used a short pencil to mark those holes back there. And now I need to make one more hole up here in the front, which is going to be 8.5 inches from the center line, axle center line. Just to get a little bit more strength. And this hole up here in the front will be a 3/8. These will be 1/2, and those will be 3/8. My 3/8 welding nuts came in, or at least the ones I ordered off of Amazon. I got some better ones coming off of McMaster car. So I already drilled this side, 1/2 inch. I need to drill that 3/8. But basically, that goes like that. As I said before, I'm going to eliminate these 2 center holes. This notch right here is because the coil spring gets pretty close on these. Basically, that's going to line up the outside and the front there, the top. That's where the control arm mounts. Factory control arm or my control arm, either one, will mount there. So that's where I'm at this morning. I'm going to drill that with a pilot hole and 3/8, and then I'm going to go to the other side and drill all those with 1/2 and 3/8. Then we'll pull these plates off. I've already got the bottom of this side traced, so I can put the inside plates on. I'll put inside plates on this inside the shop, and I'll show how I'm doing that. And then that way I can put this back on here and drill some holes through the bottom, and I can measure it basically, and then draw it all in CAD, and I'll have the production version of this. Okay, because everything we already know, it's easy measurable. These plates were laser cut. I've added 2 of them on the bottom, but they were still laser cut, and the holes are the same from one side to the other. So all I got to do is measure from the back, from the basically the 0 point, measure the y-axis, which is up and down, and the z-axis, the x-axis, which is back and forth from 0. So that's no problem. Let's get started. These holes are a pain in the ass to drill. All the other ones drilled, even the little 3/8 at the front, 3/8 here, working on these here. Stop for a second, put some oil in the hole. Now I gotta get back to it. Okay, there's that. Drilling holes sucks, but something that's got to be done. I'll get this little mess cleaned up right here, and then I'll pull these plates off. Looks like I gotta get the blower out. It's way over there. Get the blower out and blow this around and see what we got next. Okay. Rusty table. Rained a little bit. Can't wait to get this table inside. Anyway, there's our holes in the top. And you can see where I marked this one side. So I'm going to use my mark, and I'll consider the 1/8 inch thickness of the frame, and I'll probably bump that up to 3/16 for clearance. Put that side on all the way back to there, and it's those pieces right there. Those pieces right there. I'll have to clean them up. Then I'll do the other side to match it, and I'll just go by measurements and cross my fingers that it fits. Looks like I'm gonna have to drill some holes in the bottom. I probably need one here at the front somewhere. There is a hole center of the axle center line. Just need to drill that out. There is one somewhere along in here on this piece, and then there's some back here on this piece. There's some along here. Right now they still have rivets in them on the frame, so I'll have to take those out too. I think that's the course of action. See what we can do. Okay, got these pieces tacked on this one, this side. Basically, I went off my line right there, and I measured the frame. Frame inside to inside is just about 4 inches. It's a hair over. This is a hair under. It's about 3 15/16. And this is 5 5/8 right here, whereas the frame is just a hair under 5 3/4. So I can't weld this down inside there because the frame goes right there. So I'm gonna have to weld it on the inside. However, on the production version,